All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning, guys. If you can hear me, drop one in the chat. Yeah, if you can hear me, drop one in the chat. Good morning, guys. Yeah, if you can hear me, drop. All right. Good morning. Oh, good. All right. So let's get right. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute, please. All right. Great. Okay. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to T Billion Forex Academy. If you're new here, my name is Timothy, aka T Billion, and this is our weekly live market analysis and trading session where we break down the Forex market step by step in a very practical and well-structured way. We hold this session every Monday and Wednesday by 9:00 a.m. West African time, and our primary focus is XAUUSD gold, okay, followed by other Forex pairs you request in the chat. Okay, the goal of this session is basically to, shape and sharpen your understanding of the smart money concept, including order blocks, market structure, liquidity zones, and price action. Okay, how to properly read market structure, identify key order block zones and liquidity areas, and most importantly, how you can apply, these concepts in real market conditions. Okay, whether you're a beginner, you're an intermediate, or a pro trader, stick with me as we follow a clear top-down analysis process. Okay, so a quick recap before we get started with today's analysis. Let's do a quick recap on what market has been doing, okay, since our last session on Monday. So we were, if you remember, we were able to, mark out the following, what's it called, order block zones, okay, considering the fact that the reason why we changed our bias to a bearish bias was because the market was, of course, indeed in a bearish, what's it called, trend, right? So we're looking at potential, what's it called, supply order block zones that we could, take our trades on, and we're able to identify some of these zones. And as you can see, although we had reactions at the zones, we had reactions at the zones, but then, price didn't get to our TP, right? And that is because, of course, gold, as you know, has always been bullish, right? So sell opportunities like this, might not, you know, hold for a very long time. Okay, as you can see, the trend is gradually, propagating to the upside, but then we cannot yet say the trend has shifted bullish, not until, we have the most recent highs, this high taken out on the 1H time frame. That is when I can say, yes, that this trend, not until this supply zone right here, get mitigated and probably change to a, what's it called, a breaker block zone. That is when I can, strongly say that this trend has, shifted bullish. Then our bias should be strictly bullish. But for now, you can still catch both sales and buy opportunity. Okay, as you can see, so we can still have our buy and sales opportunity from this move. So let's head straight to the daily time frame and begin our top down analysis process as usual. I'm going to clear the chart. I'm going to clear the chart. So we have okay, so our daily time frame. Okay, so let's start identifying, or marking out our order block zones. Okay, and all right, so here is another block zone which price has already mitigated. Okay, and you can see it has dished this much on bullish move. About how many pips from here to where price is currently? We had about 6,430 pips. Okay, which is 6,437 points. Okay, so let me take this off and let's look at what market is doing like right now. Okay, well, I can spot this zone, but then let me drill down to the 4H time frame for a clearer picture. Okay, again, like I used to tell you, if on a given time frame you are not able to get a clear structure of the markets, what you should do is to drop down to a lower time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, of course, I would be more interested in taking buy opportunities, okay, in this market currently. I'm interested in taking buy opportunities so I can, ride the bullish trend which is currently forming. Okay, and for that, obviously, on the daily time frame, I'm not seeing any clear structure as to identifying what's it called, demand order block zones. Yes, if I want to mark, I can mark this out, right? But then by the time I drill down to lower time frame, I'll see a more clearer picture of the market structure. Then I can make my decision to mark out both my demand order block zones as well as supply order block zones. Okay, so let's drill down to the 4H time frame. And on the 4H time frame, now I have a clearer picture. Okay, now I have a clearer picture. I can immediately identify a market shift right here. Okay, this is my MS. Now, this market shift, please take note. This shift that I marked out here, this market shift, or some people call it change of character. Okay, I prefer to use the word market shift. Okay, because it makes more sense to me. The market shifted from this this bearish, trend to a bullish, trend. So I like to use the word market shift. Now, looking at this, we have this is the most recent market shift. Again, market shift, not a break of structure. Okay, this is the most recent market shift that I have here, right? Now, and where is the other block zone that, created or that led to this market shift that I have here? Well, this is the other block right here. This is the other block. This red candle, the high of the red candle to the low of the red candle gives me my order block, zone on, again, the 4H time frame, right? So this is my order block zone. And of course, my fair value gap is right here. Okay, can mark that as FVG. Okay, so I have this, right? Again, I can see another structure here, which is a break of structure, or better put, an internal break of structure. Okay, this is an internal break of structure. This, sorry, this is it, year to year break of structure, BOS. Okay, BOS, and okay, so yeah, we have this. This is the internal break of structure, and this is the origin that led or that caused this break of structure here. This is the origin, this green candle here. Okay, so I'll mark it as our order block zone, right? So this is it. So we have this, and of course, here is our FVG. Here's our FVG. This. So let's make this a demand order block zone. This, yeah. And here is our FVG. Okay. All right. So let's drill down to the 2H time frame to further refine the zone. Okay, so on the 2H time frame, now I can further refine this zone to this candle here, this candle. Again, this candle, this very one, this. I can refine the zone further to the candle so that I have this and this. So that I have this, right? All right. So that is for that. Now let's refine this. So this. All right. All right. And of course, our internal break of structure, which is this, to separate your internal break of structure from your, of course, your swing break of structure, your external break of structure, you can prefix this BOS with an I, okay, an I, internal break of structure, then the general break of structure, the external break of structure, you can use BOS, but for me, I'll keep it BOS for both. Okay, moreover, they are both break of structure. All right, so I can refine this zone further to this candle, this one, right? This candle. I believe you know how to draw your other block zone, so I don't need to explain this. All right, so I've refined it to that candle. Then my FVG will be right here. Okay, this is my FVG. All right, and it's my FVG. Okay, and what else do we have right here? Okay, now I also have a zone here. Here I have this break of structure, BOS, and the origin that leads to it is this guy right here, this. So I'll mark it to this point. All right, now let's drill down further. Okay, let's refine this FVG to fill this gap right here. These are FVG, okay, and all right. Okay, so let's drill down further to the 1H time frame to further refine the zone and identify other zones. Okay, so refining this, we have so I'll refine this to this candle, this one, this, yep, that is my zone on the 1H time frame, and this becomes my FVG. Okay, this becomes my FVG, and can take this to this. All right, and for this zone, I'll refine it to this candle here, this one, this, then take this all the way right here. Okay, so I have this, and my FVG is right here, this, Now this is my FVG. So FVG. All right. For this remains the same. Zone is still very much. All right. So we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. So let's drill down to 30 minutes. Let's drill down to the 30-minute time frame to refine the zone further. Okay. Refine it to this candle, the red candle right here. And this candle right here. Okay. And our FVG, bring it down to this. Okay. So our FVG right here. All right. And for this, let's refine it to this candle, to this. So we have this. We have this. Now FVG, this, and this. Okay. So you can keep this a little bit cleaner, like this. And this, we have this. Okay, so we have this. And for this zone, we can further refine it to this green candle here, this one. So let's bring it down to this candle, this candle. Yes. And our FVG will be this and this and this. Okay. All right. And so we have all of this. We have this. So there's another order block zone here, which I'm going to mark out this one, this. Okay. Then we have our demand order block zone, and our FVG is this. That's our FVG. Okay. So let's minimize this zone. Again, we are very much interested in the most recent price action. So this is the one we are going to be monitoring. Okay, 15-minute time frame. Let's look for further. Okay, this has been mitigated. This. So for this, we can refine to this candle, this particular red candle. Okay, but I'll leave it as it is. Okay, I'll leave it as it is, because at the end of the day, if we mark it out, if we reduce it to this, our SL will be slightly below this. So let's leave it the way it is. Or let's just let's drill it down. So this is our order block. This is our order block. Okay, but then don't forget our SL will be slightly below this low. All right. So for this, we can refine to this pivot candle here, this one. Refine to this candle, this one. Yep. So our FVG will be here instead. All right. So let's reduce this. Reduce this as well. And for this zone, we can refine further to this candle and bring our FVG right here. All right. All right, good. So we have that. And for this one that we minimize here, we can just mark this guy really to this and this. Then our FVG, bring it down here to this. Okay. But again, this can stay like this. Okay. So up until this point, I think we are good. Now let's go to the our entry time frame to refine the zone further and get this close and this. Of course, and this as well. So we are going to all right. So on the 5 minutes time frame, let's look for other block zones here too as well. Okay, on this we can refine this to this candle. Okay, and adjust our FVG to this. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, are there other block zones here? No, no, this has been mitigated. This has also been mitigated as well as this. All right, so this is the one that is unmitigated that we are going to expect price to come down here and tap into. Okay, I can see another order block zone here, which is of course a very high probability zone. I'm going to mark this one out as well. Demand order block zone. And our FVG will be right here. Okay, so this we can refine it to this candle. And our FVG right here. Now I'm going to minimize this zone, but let's refine it to this first. To this candle, then our FVG, bring it to this candle. Okay, so we have this. I'll minimize this zone as I don't see price coming here anytime soon. So let's minimize it. And this one as well. Okay, so the focus is on these zones. The focus is on these zones. Okay, let's just observe price action around these zones. Let's put our BOS right here. All right. Okay, so that's it with our other block zones. Okay, on XAUUSD. Okay, this has been tapped into here. So the current reaction is price is currently reacting, you know, at this zone, this one. Okay. All right, so while we have these other block zones, let's look at the let's identify some supply order block zones that price could potentially, you know, make a significant pullback, probably that we could scalp. Okay, so back to the 4H time frame. Okay, this is 4H. Okay, so back to 4H time frame. Just want to identify some quick a high probability supply order block zone that we could scalp in case price tap into the zone. Okay, but then again we'll keep our TP probably two, 1:2. All right, so we have a supply order block zone here. So this is also another order block zone, supply order block zone, which price is currently, reacting to. Okay, let's mark it out. On the lower time frame, we'll get a better entry. Okay, so drilling down to 2H. Okay, drilling down to 2H, we can further refine this to this green candle here, right? And further refine it to the green candle, and this has been mitigated, this has been mitigated, this has been mitigated. So let's drill down to 1H. Okay, so on the 1H time frame, we have okay, so this is more of a supply, zone. This is more of a supply zone. I'm still trying to identify a fair value gap so I can mark out our order block here. Okay, so this is more of a supply zone. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame to see if we could refine it further. So for this, we can refine to this right here, which is fine. So we have this. There's also an extreme order block here, which price is, of course, expected to make a significant pullback, but um, I don't want. Okay, let's mark it out, or we just minimize it because price might not get there soon enough. So let's leave it at that. Okay, let's focus on what is recent. Okay, so on the 30-minute time frame, we can further. Okay, this has been mitigated. This has also been mitigated. This, and we have this, which also has been mitigated. Let's drill down to this 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, the 15-minute time frame, all of this order block zone has been mitigated. So these are just mere what's it called, supply zone, which price is currently reacting on. Okay, which price is currently reacting on. Let's drill down further. But this is a valid order block zone, which price is here to mitigate. And we have another one here, another order block zone here. But of course, I'll focus on the extreme one. Now, 5 minute time frame. All of this has been mitigated. So this is more of a resistance or a supply zone. Okay, this is more of a supply zone. Can have it right here. This is more of a supply zone. So this is where we'll be targeting for our TP. So this is what we'll be targeting for our TP. Okay, let's minimize this one. Before we minimize, let's see if we can refine it further. Okay, this can be further refined to this. Okay, all right. Then let's minimize it and focus on the most recent, supply zone or resistance level, which is this. So now let's set our, what's it called, position 2. Okay, so for this, we're taking our entry right here, and our SL will be this low, this swing level here. Okay, our SL will be slightly below it, like this. And our TP will be right here. Okay, this will be our TP. So this will be our TP. This right here, this resistance or supply, zone. Now for this level, we are targeting the same TP. So if price gets here, our TP will be this, and our SL will be slightly below this low. Let's look to the left. So it will be slightly below this low. So we'll place our SL right here, which is this. This is it. So this is our SL. So our TP will be this. All right. So for this, which is the extreme zone here, we're looking at this. So we have this and this right here. Okay, supply All right. So this is what we're looking at. So for this, our SL will be, again, look to the left. When you look to the left, your SL should be slightly below this swing level, this one. So let's move our SL slightly below there. All right. So this is what we are looking at. This is what we're looking at for gold, for today. Okay. So don't hesitate to take your trade when price gets to this level. Break even early. Okay. Break even early, because gold can still, push down. Yeah, gold can still really push down. And that is why I'll pay attention to this through the week. I'll pay attention to the supply order block zone we marked above. Okay. For potential, significant retracements. Okay, this one, this, this, we're expecting a significant pullback here and here. Okay, but for now, let's just focus on this zone for today. Okay, so this is our outlook on gold for today, our 5 minute outlook on gold for today. So I'm going to share this on the free signal Telegram channel. I'll add the coordinates and share it on the free signal Telegram channel so we can, monitor it. All right. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat. And I think we are going to end the session here. We're going to end the session here. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat so I can attend to it quickly. All right. Okay. Any questions that comes up after the stream, you can drop it in the chat, in the comment session. So that wraps it up for today. Okay, so today's key lesson, as always, is structure first, key order block zones second, then our entry last. Okay, now if this session has added value to you, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our live sessions. We'll be back again on Monday at 9:00 a.m. West African time. Until then, guys, be trade smart and protect your capital. I'll see you guys in the next session. Peace out and stay active on the Free Signal Telegram channel as we're resuming back-to-back, signal sharing on the Free Signal channel. And also for my private, WhatsApp students, stay active. As always, I'll be dropping some scalping signals for us right there so we can print money consistently. All right, guys, trade smart, protect your capital. I'll see you in the next session. Peace out.